Welcome to the all-new Simply Granted, powered by GrantStation. I'm going to be walking you through how to create a package via Simply Granted and also how to create a new grant opportunity through GrantStation. Now, once you've logged on to Simply Granted, you'll see on your left-hand side that there is a tab labeled Package Wizard. Let's begin by clicking that. Once you've clicked that, you will see that there are initial instructions into creating a package. Feel free to take the time to make sure that you read all of these instructions before continuing. Once you've done that, click on Step 1, which is the search button. Once you're done clicking on Step 1, go to the Advanced Search tab, and you can search by different filters. You have your grant title. If you have a specific title for a grant, for instance, if you want to search for the Ford Foundation, type in Ford Foundation, simply click Filter, and the Ford Foundation will have popped up, and several different varieties of the word Ford. Every time you search for something new, you want to make sure that you click Filter, or your changes will not be automatic. Now, I always search by subjects, and I always search by submission. I like to do active submission grants simply because you know that they're going directly to the grant maker. So for all intents and purposes of this tutorial, I will be searching using the words sports and recreation. I will also be using submission automatic. Now, the difference between automatic and manual submission is simple. Automatic submission will usually get sent directly to the grant maker, and manual submission, you'll have to print out your entire package and send it hard mail to a direct address provided by Simply Granted. Now, once I've filtered, what I like to do is look through and filter through amounts. So I'll click amount right there. Now, if I'm looking for a specific grant with a specific amount of money, I'll click that grant. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to click the Drala Foundation Incorporated, and we're going to begin creating our package. Now you're going to scroll down, and you can see that we have a description, and it says see more. Click, and it says application form required. And it says the date, May 1st. To exit out of that, press delete. Then you want to scroll down to Package Creation Wizard. Simply click that, and we will begin our package creation. The first thing you're going to do is upload your grant proposal. Now, your grant proposal is much like your business plan, only it's specific to the grant that you're requesting. If you don't know how to do that, feel free to click our link provided, and it will give you a basic run-through of what a grant proposal should look like. Once you're done with that and you've created your proposal, go ahead and upload it to our package. Now, everything is saved specifically based on you and your computer, so wherever you've, put it is where you're going to find it. Simple, yeah? Then we'll advance to step number 2. Next, you're going to upload your eligibility and contact information. This is all the information that you're going to be giving to a grant maker to let them know what your information is about. Simply click here to edit a template. Once you've edited that template in Google Documents, what you will do is you will go ahead and you'll file, download as, any sort of document. We prefer Microsoft Word or PDFs, and then you will save it on your desktop or wherever needed to be, and you're going to upload it directly to Simply Granted Package Wizard Creation. Save that, and then proceed to step number 3. Uploading your exempt certificate. This is something you should already have from the IRS. If you do not, feel free to click the sample and see. Make sure that if you already have it, but it is a hard copy, that you take a picture, a very nice picture, and you upload it via Simply Granted. Once you've saved that, you're going to go to step 4. uploading a letter of solicitation. Your letter of solicitation is something that you will do personally. So after each grant that you write, you're going to want to send this out. If you do not have any reference to a letter of solicitation, we have provided one for you at the Simply Granted website. Then you're going to write one, save it, and upload the document as you've done with every other step. Once you've done that, we're going to proceed to step 5, your cover letter. Your cover letter is very simple, but we do know that some people have no reference. So what we've done is we've created an editable cover letter that will allow you to download it as a Microsoft Word document, personalize it to your specific grant maker and your specific grant. Now, if you have a generic one because you're seeking the same grant for multiple people, feel free to save that and download it as a Microsoft Word or PDF and upload it directly to the Simply Granted website. Once you've saved that, you're now ready to proceed to step 6. Uploading your letter of inquiry. Your letter of inquiry or letter of intent is something that most grant makers are now expecting from you as a grant writer. What you're going to do, if you have no frame of reference or you just need a simple way to do it, our editable tab, and you are going to go ahead and specify it to your specific grant. Now we've created a template for you to be able to get a frame reference on how exactly to write these. Once you're done, make sure that you download them and save it as a Word document or a PDF and go ahead and upload it into your package. Then you can proceed to uploading your annual report. Your annual report you must have every year. Now this is optional and grant specific. So when you go to search for a grant and you look at their description details, it will say must upload annual report. Now, each annual report is state specific, but I urge you, if you have not filed your annual report around this time for your previous year, please go do that right now. Once you've uploaded your annual report, then you're going to go to step 8, uploading your business plan. This is your overview for the grant maker of your whole entire nonprofit agency. If you don't know how to create a business plan, we've got a link for you right here, and feel free to click it and peruse around and make sure that you are catering your business plan specifically to your nonprofit. Once you've uploaded your business plan, proceed to your project expense breakdown. Your project expense breakdown is a detailed financial account of your grant that you're requesting. We have an editable template that you can also tweak to make sure that it looks perfect for the grant makers. Now you want to make sure that you're using all of the money provided to you in the grant and that you have nothing left over. So what you're going to do, if you have to add a row, you're going to right click into the budget table, add a row above or below. If you have a specific column that you needed, make sure you add the column to the left or to the right. Once you're done with that, feel free to upload it into your package, and then we're going to proceed to the final instructions. Take time to read the final instructions before you decide to submit your package. I cannot stress enough how important it is to read the final instructions almost every time. They're the same every time, but just make sure you're not missing anything. Then when you're done, we're going to close the wizard and view the application. Yes, always click yes. Now, when I do my package, the first thing I do when it says name, I always use the foundation. So Drella Foundation hyphen the name of my nonprofit hyphen the date. That way, when it's saved into my Google Drive account, I know exactly which day I applied for it. Then in the description, I'll make sure I put what the project is for, and then I'll save it. You're ready to submit your package now. Before submitting, there is a message tab. This message is when you want to take the time to let them know who you are as a center or as an organization. So you can say something along the lines of, "We are the Yes Center," and continue to describe your organization in full detail. Make sure you put that attached is everything you need from Simply Granted and that you leave your contact information. Once you've done with that, then you feel free to submit your package. You click OK, and it's that simple. Your package is submitted. Now, the next thing we want to cover is creating a new package with GrantStation. So let's go back to our dashboard. We're going to click Create New Opportunity, and then you basically leave your name, your email, your description of what you're looking for, your organization name and the address, the telephone number, the website, and fill in everything specifically as it asks. Now, for the subjects, you make sure you want to put the subjects of your organization. You want to make sure you put the organization type. You want to make sure you put the strategy. Leave nothing unturned, especially the target date. That way they know to send you something from the framework. Hit create or create and apply. If you want it sent out immediately, you're going to hit create and apply. If you want to just create it for further time in the future, just hit create. Now, one of the benefits to Simply Granted is that you have a membership with GrantStation. So all you're going to do is click on the GrantStation link below, and there you have it. Actually, you're going to sign in, and you'll already be there. Welcome, Simply Granted, or whatever your name chooses to be, and then you can use GrantStation. They have simple tutorials on their website, so feel free to watch those or watch them at the bottom of our page. Remember, Simply Granted is your one-stop shop for all of your grant writing needs. And if you have any questions on how to use anything, feel free to send us an email at info@simplygranted.com. Again, that's info@simplygranted.com. Once again, thanks for watching, and remember, follow Simply Granted on Facebook and Twitter to get daily updates and reminders about what's new on Simply Granted. Thanks for watching.